Concha know that if you're gonna grill a little this weekend, you gotta make it fun. A local catering business is showing us what that means exactly. I wanna welcome Jesse Rodriguez. Jesse, you specialize in Concha burgers. I got the patty right here. We're putting it on the grill. How did you come up with this idea?
I ran out of burgers buns one day, and of course, being a Hispanic family, we have Conchas in our house.
And then you're like, hey,
let me try this out, and tried it out. Did it as a special on the truck one day, and it was a big hit.
It absolutely is so San Antonio. And I love your story because you've been cooking as a youngster. You won some high school competitions.
Yes,
and you used to do kickboxing, which inspired you're saying they're kind of Asian Mexican flavors, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what's the seasoning that's on this burger patty?
So it's our house seasoning. It has some onion, garlic, some other dry spices in it. It goes on our patty, beef. This is a 8-ounce patty, all beef, 80-20. So you're getting some good product with us.
Okay, and so how long should someone you suggest put a patty on one side for? Sometimes I struggle myself doing this.
Depends. If you like it well done, 4 minutes on each side, 2 minutes on each side if you like it mid-well.
Okay. I like a little medium, I would say.
Gotcha.
So maybe I'll tone down the minutes a little. But while this is cooking, why are you doing that?
This, I do it to cut the cooking time in half.
Okay. Awesome. What else am I going to be putting into this Concha
This is
burger?
the honey ham right there.
Okay, so put it on here?
Yes, ma'am. We're going to give that a nice little sear on there.
Okay. My dad would love this, and he's watching the show, so we'll dedicate this one for him. This is very meaty for the meat people.
Oh, yes.
There's one more there, right?
So we also do different toppings on this Concha burger with our pastor, asada, or bacon as well.
On top of the burger?
On top of the burger.
You are definitely making the dreams come true. So when you decided to start cooking, did you ever think you would be doing this, you know? Because it's really creative, and you're also just using so much of what you love and grew up with.
Oh, yes. When I first started, it was my grandmother that got me started. I started off baking, actually. And when I got into high school, that's where it really blew up for me. My teacher there got me into the cooking and started putting me in cooking contests and all that. And
very special, great memories. And now you have your catering company. We're looking at the waffles. You make other items. While this burger cooks up, we're also making some tacos as well. But we're gonna assemble this, guys. So you think the patty is almost ready? Ooh, look at that seared ham.
Yeah.
Okay, I know you got my pink concha ready. Who doesn't love a pink concha? Okay, and should the concha be toasted? Should we put it on there?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah?
We're gonna use the fat from the burger right there.
So put it down or?
We'll do it side down like this.
Oh,
give it a nice little,
man, that's where the flavor's at.
Exactly.
Delicious, juicy greasiness. Oh,
and then if you want to grab some of the cheese, we're gonna top it with some Kobe Jack.
Okay, let me
cheese right
switch.
there.
I'm switching out this glove because I definitely used it. Kobe cheese is over here. Okay. So tell us a little bit, you won awards in high school, but you have other awards that you've received for your current recipes.
Yes, we actually, I teamed up with Folklorist Coffee House, and we took first place in the Titans Tailgate this past couple of weekends ago.
How fun, congratulations on that.
Oh, thank you.
How cool. We know Tattoo, right?
Yes, ma'am.
We worked with him, and I love how community-oriented they are. What was the dish that you made?
We made beef heart, Korean beef heart skewers.
Whoa, that is,
yes,
I'm telling y'all, he's getting a little edgy there with his recipes. Look at this burger, y'all. Okay, the concha's a little toasted here, and now you're gonna hook it up. All right, I got you. Ooh,
all right, let's put the lettuce and cabbage first.
Oh, the lettuce first? Okay.
Yeah.
So
do the lettuce and cabbage.
I like how you shred it.
Oh, thank you.
That's
all
cool.
by hand.
All by hand.
All by hand.
No machinery use here.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
And then we're gonna top it with the tomatoes and onions there.
Tomatoes and onions. Could you ever, y'all at home, imagine that these ingredients would go well with a concha? You know, like, I don't know. I'm excited to taste this. Okay, so I got your onion. You got the...
We're gonna scoop this out right here, this avocado.
The whole thing?
Not the whole thing. We're gonna use half of it, okay?
Okay. So delicious.
Yes, ma'am.
You can start on the tacos while I do this.
All right.
And then do I put the patty on right after the aguacate?
Yeah, we're gonna do the...
There you go.
So let's flatten this.
See, he's teaching me the right ways to make sure this is a good concha burger. Oh man, y'all. My mouth is watering, and I think yours is too at home.
And then we're gonna get that garlic cilantro aioli right
Oh,
there.
okay.
And we're gonna give it a nice little spread on top.
Yum. I can do this for you
All
for
right.
sure. Y'all, garlic, cilantro, aioli, Concha. The sweet and the savory are definitely falling in love today. So what kind of meat are you putting on the grill right now for your, these are Asian and Mexican inspired tacos too, right?
Yes, ma'am. These are pork ziggy marination. So it's your pastor, traditional pastor, just with a Filipino marination.
Whoa, y'all, that looks like a dream come true as well. Are you finding that these flavors go really, they complement each other? You think that it's
yes.
similar to Mexican recipes, right?
So the Filipinos and the Hispanic culture, when Spain went into the Philippines, the Philippines got a lot of our culture in there. They started using a lot of our spices and techniques as well as us. So when the Philippines came to America, a lot of the Hispanics and us got together quite well because of the recipes.
Wow, well, if y'all could, I always tell our audience that I'm going to invent smell-o-vision so they could experience what I'm experiencing. But if they want to experience what I am experiencing, how can they reach you? You have a catering company that we've been talking about. Do you do parties? What do they need to do to call you?
We do catering, we do private events, markets. So just give us a call on Facebook or Instagram and book us or see where we're posted up at our pop-up markets that we do.
Well, Jesse, thank you so much for being here. I love what you're doing here for our city, because we are Taco Toño here as well. Look at the tacos, y'all, and the Concha burger. Paul, I honestly would take a bite of this, but I think it'll be very dangerous at this point. So instead, I'll do a taco, and then I'll bring you one over in just a little bit, okay?
All right.
What do you think of all this?
Oh, I think it looks great. Look at it. I mean, it's very colorful. I bet you it tastes great as well.